most important things to bouncing back from that type of condition?
You have to want to live. You have to have hope. You know, so many people. I'm gonna tell you, we got a whole lot of living dead people walking around here.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
True story.
And so you walk around here and you don't have no sense of self and hopefulness.
Right.
You really the walking dead.
Right.
But you're living. And so to be like every morning now, even when I get up, you know, you look in the mirror, you say something, I look forward to doing something to make a change. Broke, not having a lot of money, but I can say a word to somebody and change their life.
That's valuable in itself.
So when young people come to Mad Wednesdays, it's important for me to have the right words to tell them that when they go back out into the world, I want them to feel so different that when they leave, they're a new person, or they take something with them that they didn't bring in with them.
Right.
And that's a Mad Wednesdays is like a church. And you come in, you know, you get the word, you feel good, you made it come in. I had one brother, phenomenal artist, in a homeless shelter with his baby. And he would come to Mad Wednesdays and perform because that gave him hope. We have people, I have artists that mothers have died of cancer, they brought their mother to the show, and then the next time they came back, their mother died, but they would come and continue to do the show because their mother, their mother loved it there.
It becomes a community after a while. Yeah.
What made you fall in love with that? Like being that nucleus, you know what I mean? Like getting into the business of it, but like where did that passion come from? Like I want to connect people. I want to create a platform that's going to give people opportunity. I want to be the sought out person to help create opportunities for people. Like where did that come from?
I guess I could say it came from my mother, because my mother used to give these incredible parties. Brenda Foster would give these incredible parties when I was a child. I grew up in the Mott Haven projects in the Bronx. And that whole party thing, I really got from her.
Okay.
And that succeeding no matter what, I did get that from her. And it's not about money. It's not about fame. It's about being a kind human being. Do I still have work to do on myself? Lots of work to do on myself. But I try to be nice to people, good. I got my ways too sometimes. A lot of times, my son will tell me, and my daughter. But you know, you just try to be good to people. And I said this to somebody sometimes. Sometimes it's a lonely space too. I do have to tell you that. It's not, you know, it's a lonely space. Because sometimes I connect people and I don't feel connected.
It's not reciprocated.
That's a struggle. And you know, that's a spiritual struggle. So, you know, you go to church and you pray and you do a lot of...
Right.
Yeah,
You got it.
so good.
You got you. You connected now.
Here you go, mama. Oh, she
got my
needs a
drawers?
hug. Come on, let's
Got my
give me
drawers?
a hug. Bring it
I have
in.
some cool drawers.
So you need is a hug.
One ticket.
I ain't gonna be left out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a hug. We love it. Love your energy.
Absolutely.
I'm in the break.
No, don't break. Don't break. Don't break.
So, you know, people don't talk about that. And I know it has to be like with Jay-Z and all them, and you know, people see their fame, but you don't know what people feel when they by themselves. And that's the battle when you by yourself. You know, you self-talk.
Right.
You know, and everybody has to do that. I don't care who you are on this planet. I don't care how much money you make. Money don't make you happy.
That's right.
You got to find happiness within you.
Yeah.
Right.
Listen, if you think money is gonna do it, no, my friend. Like Biggie was right. More money, more problems. Trust me.
So you're just miserable with more options.
Yeah.
I like that.
Make always find some more.
And
Save
this,
hip hop, please.
and this is what our children are missing. This is what our young
Yeah.
people are missing.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're missing
That
love.
I just want to say thank you for that because she deserves that from the community. You just talked to her for everyone that might have been watching that day, and you explained something in your preparation for going to the show. She explained something in her preparation for having artists. It's love. Nobody loves anything.
Right.
That doesn't mean romanticizing. That means wanting to go the extra mile for something.
People do. They just don't see enough examples of it.
Yeah.
They don't know what love is.
Well, what they love is fleeting. That's the
not love.
but
Fleeting.
they don't know that. They're attaching themselves, like you said. What people love these days is fleeting, and it doesn't belong to anyone.
Right.
You have a love of fame. Fame doesn't stay, and fame doesn't belong to you. So that can't be your purpose. You have a love of money. Money doesn't stay, and money doesn't belong to you. Money belongs to it belongs to whoever gets it.
But they can't live in the same spaces.
Because your
Love can't live with
mother,
fame.
because your mother has a purpose. It's different. You can love a purpose. That's a completely different thing. Loving a, if an MC, I always go back to hip hop because that's my base. MCs love being dope. They love being dope. That becomes the purpose, is to be the nicest. I talked to Crooked Eye. He told me a story. Him and Twista were talking. Twista told him, "I would rather die and go straight to hell than be whack." I laughed at it. I did that. I was like, Jesus, like why is that the bar? Like why is that where you need to be? Like that's what you got to do. Like how about just a rash? Like I'd rather have a rash than be whack. I'd rather stub my toe. You got to die and go to hell. Like that's how bad it was. That hemorrhoid, something. No, I'd rather die and go because that's his purpose.
Right.
You take somebody off their purpose, they become aimless.
Yeah.
There's nothing, and they grasp
feel
for
lost.
whatever. Right. That's when you're
But not
grounded.
just when you take someone from their purpose. When you take something from someone from something that they thought was their purpose.
Well, no, because even then, when you shift, there was a time when I thought what I was supposed to be doing was one thing, right? My passion just switched to something else, but I never lost the passion.
Right.
You dig? MC, I don't believe artists ever retire. I don't believe creatives ever retire. I don't believe in that. I think that's bullshit.
I don't think so either.
None of our greats have ever retired.
That's
Prince
right.
died in an elevator on his way down to the studio. Mike died getting ready for his final tour.
Yeah.
Charlie Parker died on the couch writing sheet music. James Brown died on a plane heading to Vegas to do another show. Gregory Hines died pushing himself when everybody told him to rest.
Right.
He pushed himself because he's like, I'm running out of time. I got to get this shit out now.
Miles died right after.
Miles died right after. That's artists. That's creative. Those people have passion. Those people have purpose. You have a purpose. Purpose is the fastest way to become immortal. It's the path to immortality.
It's forever.
Maria Davis will never die because of what she's done. Her fingerprints are everywhere. She's going to live forever.
That's a fact.
As long as this culture is here, she's going to be here. And cultures don't die. She's not going to either. That's perfect.
Yo, wow, I gotta give you that one, man. I gotta give you that. That was it, man. Like the way you put that, man. Yeah,
I wouldn't talk like that. That's great.
I'm talking about her. I don't say this shit all the time, but this is, you need to understand where the blueprints are and why this is so valuable.
Right.
You don't understand where the standard would be if it wasn't for people like this.
Right.
When I'm calling something whack, it's not because I feel so entitled that I can judge things. No, I did my research, I did my homework. It's out there. The bar has been set.
Yes.
It's already there. I'm not.
We've seen it.
Right. So
In person.
So allowing you to come in, allowing you to be underneath the bar and say, well, this is okay too. No, I don't do that.
No.
I don't do it. No, this is
going
trash. Why? Because I am a son of Mad Wednesdays. I come from this cloth. This is,
Yes.
you dig what I mean? Like when I do like, this is where it comes from. Big L, Jay-Z, Keith Murray. Listen to the names she had.
Yeah.
That's a murderer's row. Those people wouldn't even attempt to get on that stage if they didn't think they could keep up with the bar she set. She set that bar. If they thought that they were coming in underneath that bar, they wouldn't even pull up. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassing myself. Are you nuts? Did you see who was just up there?
That's Maria, how I blew it down, man. Wednesday.
And then there's that. Because if you kill it, you're a legend.
Right.
If you kill it on that stage, you become a legend. Nobody can. It's a permanent strike.
Right.
Yo, I know you did. Maria Davis know my name, Playboy. I tore Mad Wednesdays the fuck up. Who can say anything after that?
But this is why I say
Quiet.
this needs to be, there needs to be more. There needs to be more access, because not only did that bring a bar, but it also brought community.
Right.
And a lot of these artists,
Right.
you know, they don't have that, you know? We need that.
You know what's so
looking
funny when I see
Because you're going to do it.
Why you looking at me?
Because you're going to do it. That's why.
You know what's funny when I see, like in New Year's Eve, all of them get together, all the money holders, artists, and they all cheering to each other and putting the glass up. I said, but y'all are all rich. How about you did that in a community with people that need to eat? And you gave them a glass of champagne, and you let them toast it up in the air. Y'all all got money.
That would change.
Y'all all got money. That's cute, y'all. That ain't important to me because y'all all rich and y'all clapping your glasses. Do that in a community of people that don't have, and let them give them a bottle of champagne and let them clap their glasses.
And
then
it
that's
will change them. And I'll be honest, there's one particular moment in my life that's just burnt into my mind. It's a New Year's party I got invited to. It was like $5,000 a plate. And I'm in there. Nobody knows I don't got no money. You know what I'm in there. But just the feel of it and the champagne and the celebration and everything, it made me say, yo, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna go hard.
Yep.
Right.
And that was the same year I started this show.
My expert opinion.
Yeah.
The greatest show in the world.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.